Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video we have some tuning coming for the first time to Legion Remix. We've had a few little changes, of course, but this is actual going to be targeted tuning, I guess. There's no specifics yet, but this is really important. Let's go ahead and read what it says first. We are currently aware of the tank meta and high-level Mythic Plus keystones, and have some targeted buffs for damage dealing and healing specializations coming with the release of Phase 2 on Tuesday. So Phase 2 comes out this next reset, and supposedly they're going to be addressing the issues with healing and DPS specializations being able to survive in these high keys because they simply cannot. We can actually pull this up right now, I imagine. Pre-made groups, dungeons. If we find anything high, it'll be all tanks. Oh, there is a group trying to put together a 28 together. I imagine you can maybe survive that. So, but you'll see a lot of these. It's not as bad as it was, but there's like 3 tanks in this group. That's only a plus 17. You'll just see groups with full tanks, especially the higher key you go. A lot of times you'll see just full tanks in the group. 3 tanks in this group as well. Maybe the meta now is like 4 tanks and a DPS or something like that. But it's just a lot of tanks doing this, and that's because it's very hard to survive as a solo player. So if you've been following me, I've been trying to do a lot of Legion Remix solo because that's fun for me. I've gotten up to a plus 20 keystone. I have not completed this yet. I will do so on video if I do. I tried the 21 and it was extremely difficult. I'm 736 now. I was a little bit lower than this when I tried the 21, and I just couldn't survive, frankly. I couldn't kill it fast enough plus survive. So using bubble, bop, lay on hands, remixing my time, so multiple uses of Shield of Vengeance and Divine Protection, and I just could not live long enough to even kill the fire boss in Vault of the Wardens. The lowest I got him was 39%. Now at 740 with max stats and perfect items, could I kill him then? Yes, probably. So the 20 is definitely possible pre-nerf, so I'll probably try to do the 20 before Tuesday, before pre-buff, I should say, for healers and damage dealers. But the plus 30 just was not going to be possible, is the reality. So 30 was not going to be possible to solo, at least as a Ret Paladin. Maybe some other spec out there could. Before getting some sort of a buff, whether that's a survival buff or whatever the buff may be. They didn't get very specific in there, but this is definitely needed. And this whole tank meta thing, it's a little bit silly, right? When it comes to Legion Remix, Pandera Remix, any of these things, these are extremely fun things, and they should be for fun. And if you have to play a tank for a very large, majority probably of the whole player base, that's not going to be very fun, forcing people to play a tank. So this is a much needed change, a very good change. Obviously you would love to see this in a little bit earlier. If that was the case, I already have a 20 done and I'd be pushing towards that 30 if everything was already balanced from the get-go. But it is what it is, and we will just have to make do with where we are and what we got. And like I said, I can probably do the plus 20. It's still going to be very, very hard if I can do it. I could probably do plus 20. I'll wait till I get to 740. I'm almost there. I'll wait maybe till I get some, at least mostly full good items, like Touch of Malice and stuff like that, and then give it another try. But it's not going to be easy to do, even at the 20 level, even at max. It's not going to be easy. But I will give that a try here at some point this week when I do get maxed out. So we actually have, some good news, some tuning, a little late, but for a lot of you, it won't matter because not everybody's at 736 already or 740 or which is max, right? And so some of you aren't ready to do those keys anyways. And so by the time you get ready to do your solo keys and push your solo key higher, these changes will already be in effect for you. So, for some of us, it's like holding us back, but for a lot of the player base, at least, they won't have to feel the ramifications for it, even if they know like that it kind of sucked still for the other players. At least they won't have to feel it themselves, I guess, which is like, a slight win, I guess, in some ways. But yeah, come Tuesday, hopefully, there'll be more stuff to do on Tuesday with the Phase 2 as well, but we'll hopefully be able to push towards that plus 30 key. I loaded a Emerald Nightmare normal clear earlier today. I plan on trying heroic before this change as well. I think Heroic's going to be doable. At least I'm going to give it a try. So that's where I'm at on Legion Remix. You know, stay with me here if you're enjoying this journey. I'm enjoying it myself of pushing through Legion Remix. So that's it for this one, guys. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel if you're already a subscriber. I encourage you to check out the Patreon. Other than that, everybody, have a good one.